Staying on track with your weight loss while traveling can feel impossible, but I'm here to show you that it's not. I recently spent 2 weeks on a work trip, juggling 10-hour workdays, weekends on the clock, and late night tasks in my hotel room, yet I still managed to stick to my routine, hit my fitness goals, and even lose nearly 10 pounds while on the road. If you've ever struggled to stay consistent during business trips, vacations, or out-of-town events, this video is for you. I'll walk you through exactly how I maintained my workout routine, made smart food choices, and avoided common travel pitfalls, all while managing a hectic schedule. So, if you want to learn how to travel without gaining weight, and maybe even drop a few pounds in the process, keep watching. In this video, I'll break down how to prepare before your trip to set yourself up for success, simple strategies to stay on track with your nutrition while traveling, how to maintain your fitness routine no matter how busy your schedule is, and tips to avoid common travel pitfalls like overindulging, drinking too much, and falling off track. By the end, you'll have a solid game plan to stick to your weight loss goals even on the go. Let's get into it. Before heading out on your trip, there's a few key things to consider, starting with where you'll be staying. If you're booking a hotel, choose one with essential amenities like a fitness center, kitchen, and laundry facilities to help you stay on track. For my work trips, I often stay at Hilton Home to Suites because they offer solid gym options, laundry access, and rooms with kitchen setups. The location I stayed at even had induction cookers available at the front desk with a full set of pots and pans, and a dishwasher in the room, making meal prep super convenient. Beyond the hotel, check for nearby gyms. Even if your hotel has a fitness center, it may not always have the equipment you need. The one I stayed at had a full gym just 2 minutes down the road, making it easy to get a solid workout in. If you have active hobbies, look for facilities nearby where you can continue training. For example, I love Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so I found a Jiu-Jitsu gym just 10 minutes away to keep up with my routine while traveling. A little research before your trip can make a huge difference in helping you stay consistent with your fitness and nutrition goals on the go. Once you've chosen your hotel, it's time to pack a few essentials to help stay on track with your nutrition and weight goals. I made sure to bring a kitchen scale to accurately measure my meals and stay mindful of my portion sizes, a bathroom scale to track my progress and stay accountable, and meal prep containers to pack lunches, prep dinners, and breakfasts in advance, making it easier to stick to my plan. These small additions made a huge difference in keeping me consistent, even with a busy schedule. Prepping ahead eliminates guesswork and helps avoid the temptation of unhealthy, convenient foods while traveling. Traveling can seriously derail your nutrition. Studies show that caloric intake goes up by 20% when you're on the road, and frequent business travelers are at a much higher risk for obesity, high blood pressure, and elevated cholesterol. Definitely not the vibe we're going for. That's why I made it a priority to stay on track while traveling, and it all started with picking a hotel that had a kitchen. Cooking my own meals gave me full control over what I was eating. First stop after landing, Walmart. Here's exactly what I picked up for 2 weeks of meal prep. Frozen berries, sugar-free soda, hot sauce and pickled jalapenos, stevia and peanut butter, frozen peppers and onion mix, frozen broccoli and mushrooms, eggs, soy sauce, microwave rice, chicken breast, plain non-fat Greek yogurt, 96% lean ground beef, and keto hamburger buns. Most of these lasted the whole trip. I had to make one extra stop for more meat and hit Walmart about 3 more times for more broccoli, and on those return trips, I also grabbed some extras like steak and keto tortillas for tacos. As soon as I got back from the first grocery store run, I cooked up all the meat so I could portion everything out for the week. Here's what a typical day of eating looked like. For breakfast, I had 4 eggs and 4 ounces of cooked chicken breast, sometimes with peppers, onions, or mushrooms. For lunch, I ate a whole bag of frozen broccoli, 6 ounces of chicken or beef, and 100 grams of microwave rice, topped with either hot sauce or soy sauce for extra flavor. For dinner, I ate various things like lean burgers, chicken sandwiches, or tacos with sauteed veggies, sometimes steak with a microwave potato and broccoli. I only ate out twice during the whole 2 weeks and only went over my calories once by just 200 calories. For dessert, I would usually eat 300 grams of plain non-fat Greek yogurt mixed with stevia, peanut butter, and frozen berries. Honestly, this is one of my favorite meals and I eat this almost every day even when I'm at home, so I was really happy to have this on the road. So yeah, staying on track while traveling is totally doable. You just need a game plan. For me, having a kitchen and the tools I needed, doing that first big grocery haul, and prepping meals right away made all the difference. I felt better, I had more energy, and I didn't come home feeling like I had to get back on track. I lost 10 pounds on this business trip, and following these nutrition guidelines were one of the key factors that helped me accomplish this. Next, we'll get into how to stay fit with a busy work schedule. I travel fairly often for work, and one of the most worrisome things about it is wondering how I'm going to maintain my fitness routine. Luckily, I've traveled enough that I have a pretty solid game plan when it comes to getting a workout in while juggling on-sites, long drives, and late night or early morning work tasks. At the start of this video, one of the most important things that I mentioned was booking a hotel with a solid gym. If your hotel has a decent set of dumbbells, some cardio machines, or if you're lucky, a cable machine, you've got everything you need to get a quality workout in. It might mean waking up early or training after a long day, but just like at home, you gotta make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. Even better, if there's a good gym nearby that offers reasonably priced day or week passes, then you're likely able to maintain the exact workouts you would do at home. The key is to stick to your normal training schedule as closely as possible, even when you have to get creative or adjust along the way. Another cool thing about checking out a new gym is you might find a new piece of equipment that you get to try. For instance, I got to try out this new leg press and I really loved it. I wish my gym would get something like this. If you've got an active hobby, basketball, martial arts, underwater basket weaving, whatever it is, do a little recon before your trip and find a place nearby where you can keep it up. Just because you're out of town doesn't mean your hobby has to go on vacation too. Bonus points if you make some local friends and dominate the local pickup game like the mysterious gym traveler you are. Let's be real, there are a million excuses not to train while you're traveling, but do your best to push through. You'll thank yourself later. Don't be defeated by the work trip boss. Contrary to what you may think, I do other things on work trips that aren't working out, and I don't give my coworkers the cold shoulder by never going out or spending any time with them. I often set my boundaries and let them know if I'm trying to eat a certain way and just want to eat in the room. I'm honest about if I want to go to the gym or a jiu-jitsu class instead of going out to dinner for drinks. It's important that you set this boundary. It may feel awkward, but you should respect yourself and your routine enough to be able to say no every once in a while. That being said, I think it's important to spend time with your coworkers and let loose a little bit on work trips. I usually make it a point to go out at least once and have a meal or even a couple drinks with them. I typically will try to stay on track even when doing this by tracking my drinks and calories as best I can, choosing lighter drink options or healthier/heartier meals like steak or seafood, and I don't go overboard because at the end of the day, this video is about exactly not letting loose every day like you want, but I'm a firm believer that balance is key, and a couple drinks and a good steak and soup, enjoying the local fare, and some bonding time with your team won't kill you. Just make sure you limit it, eat smart, don't overdrink, and make sure you're dialed in the rest of the trip if you're trying to maintain your progress. I also make it a point to try visiting local shops, attractions, or even spending one of my meals eating something that the location I'm visiting is known for. For instance, this seafood chowder in Maine was absolutely incredible. Me and my coworker both love anime, video games, trading cards, and stuff like that, so we spent a day visiting a bunch of local comic book, collectible, and gaming stores. It was awesome. We got to see a bunch of really cool stuff, and I didn't spend too much money, which is always good when visiting shops like that. I think spending some time decompressing and soaking up the scenery or location is a great way to take a break from the hustle and reset so you're ready to get back at it and attack your routine. I hope you learned something and are ready to make continuous progress on your next business trip. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.